If I go to my YouTube, it's gonna be, sometimes be tripping. All right, I'll send it to Jaden. Where's Jaden at? There you go. Yeah, I'm texting him the link so he can watch it. So he should get it. All right. All right, you can resume it. All right, oh, there it is.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44, Smith, catch here, left side, Thomas. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. A gain of 3 last play.
He'll be able to tell me whether he's watching.
Pick up 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The throw over the middle taken in. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. Blitz coming and down.
That's Jaden.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That's and he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Where'd you get the 5 at? Oh, okay. Oh, got you.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 20. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a
You play with different
surprise.
teams, too?
Better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
I can't always get my boys in the league, so I play with other teams.
Losing yardage there as he stopped for officially a loss.
I played with the Chargers. I played with the Raiders.
Ready for the run-pass option. Diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, because you have to build with the Chargers. You have to build Justin Herbert.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo looking for his running back, and he's got it.
complete.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and just like that, it's third down.
I came to my feet on that
so the 3 leagues I have my boys,
big,
the Chargers, and right now I have the Steelers.
Finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Yeah, last night
I got the secondary for Washington on third down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, he almost picked it.
He had it.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
A gain of 2.
The last run good for 2.
It's not yours, too. I can feel it lagging, too. I had, I think, I know my first game I played today was lagging. Probably a lot of people.
That's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
That's trouble.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
I worked it up. You actually be on the skate?
Garoppolo. Open man is Bourne. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 38-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go.
Ooh. Yeah, that's
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
Oh,
2 yards on the carry.
Well, you get way out of the week.
Second down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Oh, yeah.
The last run
really?
A couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Strong coverage by Washington, and now fourth down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
I'll take a risk.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside.
I didn't know he catch it. I actually thought he dropped it.
20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Yeah, I since you didn't get it, I thought he dropped it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
So all Jalen has, so I tried to add Jaden, but because he only has the app, and I don't have the app on my phone yet, he can't. I can't add him.
Start for them, really. You force
I'll
the
probably throw
punt,
that.
and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's
okay, like put him. He can be on the mic.
This is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Oh yeah, because he's got the. Hold on, I'll try that. Because he's got the Let me see. Party. Okay. Can I leave the party? Go to party screen. Add play, I guess. Oh, okay. Hold on. Go to party screen. I guess that's how I invite it. Alright then. You will leave the current party and join. Figure it out? Okay. Alright, cool. We'll just go back.
Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Is your brother working?
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession
Oh, he showed,
of the
was
football.
he college?
As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Oh, his last year.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it
3rd and 2. Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely lagging. I missed that kick.
The defender from there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in
Well,
the
your
air.
first two, I didn't.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
But because you went hurry up, I had to figure something out quick.
He would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case,
That's mine too.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return here is stopped at the 30.
At least you're going to be playing with Haskins.
They'll sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Mostert. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 26.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
The tackle made.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
The 49er first down.
Now Mostert. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. They'll try it now with Mostert. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. Here's Smith. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd and 4.
At the 10-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now it's Smith. Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Washington first down.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. Yeah, we know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Said, dang.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
The ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Mostert.
No.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here we go.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Garoppolo now, first down throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Here we go. 11.
Garoppolo on first down.
Eh.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Forced out to his left. Got a man, it's Gibson, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Back to throw, Smith. We'll get this to Antonio Gibson, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The final shot here before break. Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's in
Good
for
one, man.
a touchdown on the final play of the first half.
I thought it failed.
How did they get that done?
Like it was too
The
low.
way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
This is Mostert. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Yeah.
Here's Mostert, toss left side. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll run with Mostert, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal.
Got him.
Garoppolo. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San
I was looking at the running back,
Francisco.
but you had that covered, so I had to wait.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the
trying not to
49ers
throw another
add
pick.
6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
So
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Flushed out right. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Mostert.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Oh, turn around.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The offense is going to stay out there.
I'm not
They've
trying to
converted
kick this
twice,
ball.
failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. Garoppolo now. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort.
San Francisco.
But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 7. First down.
3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Garoppolo.
Did it.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Here's Mostert, and he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That makes things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
One more time with Mostert. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Wow.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And this time he is in. Raheem Mostert.
What's he call it? Stick on that one.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They have a 4th down decision to make.
I'll kick him
tomorrow.
Could
you feel the exhale? Because they were
plus you got to be working 5, right?
Coaching staffs do.
It's almost 4.
Will we have to make the call?
Take over an hour.
Had it lined up. Never even got to it.
Because you put 8 minutes
for San Francisco.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Steven Sims now on the return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Steven Sims on the return.
Washington
takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. It's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 7 yards on the pick up there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Smith. And his throw here is incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd and short.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Smith.
Good one.
And he finds McLaurin. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been...
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
He's slow anyway.
And it's picked. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
27, Washington 14.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
couldn't have.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. And he powers his way up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Open man is born, and he is going to have a 49ers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They hand it off to Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
But
he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off around the 37. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. A throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. And with a guy with that type of speed, You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
13. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it.
Yeah.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 27. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
He'll let this go deep for Bourne. Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Landon Collins.
Landon Collins. Garoppolo's pass.
Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one's not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. On 2nd down now. It's Gibson, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
How far are you from work? How many? Oh, okay.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
One last throw here for Smith. Flush to his right.
9.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 49. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
I'll try to tomorrow, though.
Today's final score, Niners 27, Washington 14.
What time? You gotta work tomorrow? What time? I mean, 12 p.m.? 12 a.m. Oh, so you get off at 12 a.m., right? 12 to 10. Oh, okay, I got you. But you gotta go at 5, right? I mean, you want to? You got enough time? I don't know if you got enough. All right, that's fine. What you want to do? Or less a quarter? Okay then. All right then. Okay, I gotta see it. Hold on. I accepted it, but it didn't go to you. Are you gonna stay with them? Okay, I'll stay with my team too. First, you leave before. Oh, okay. Do it again one more time, Quasi. I had to leave the hub. Oh, there I am. There. One second, Quasi. That should do it. Time? Okay. Huh? Oh, yeah. You got your own car, or you just drive your mama's? Oh.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from FedEx Field. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
First down, Gibson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And to give this time to the tailback. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Niners' 39-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Off to Thomas on the left side. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Thomas. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
Smith. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Washington.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
A pickup of 2.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
G. James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
You be beating all your other friends, though.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll look to throw right away. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
To Deebo Samuel.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mostert. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop.
What'd you do to it? You sold it?
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he is going to have a Niners first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
49ers.
No, we didn't do anything. I didn't do anything last night, and then we ain't been out nowhere.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Mostert. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
A nice run here early on.
Yeah, it worked,
took a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early.
No, did you have to work like
as the game progresses?
Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 17. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And it's 3rd down.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Montez Sweat brought it.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
San Francisco.
Here's Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
A 15-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Great call to hand that one off.
I was scared that was going to run down quickly.
Someone read their keys correctly. And on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. You know.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Smith. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Washington first. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
At the 48-yard
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Javon Kinlaw able to drop him for a loss of a couple. From the 50, it's Smith. That one is slant to McLaurin. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Washington.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play.
Didn't get that either, I don't believe.
That's going to lead him to 4th down.
Ball carrier.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the 49ers are going to get
Actually, I think
back.
what happened on that one is your guy in your way. Yep.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
Made by Jonathan.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
18-yard line.
This is Mostert, and
good.
he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check, check. Block 54. Block 54. I'm scared. Right there.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Yards on the punt there. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
Oh, come on.
Down now, and San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
It's now 4th down.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he's going to get this.
I was going to say, if you do the thing, they're going to clock 10 seconds. I don't know.
1st down on a pickup of 11. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on 1st down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Oh, good block.
Comes Mostert. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this returnable for Sims. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. From the 36, Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
49er ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And again this time to the tailback. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
He's brought down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. A run here for J.D. McKissick. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And the 49er
on first down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
40-yard line.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line.
Made by Jonathan Buster.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 15-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
San Francisco.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They hand it off to Mostert. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
It is good.
Now, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
I know, right? If it had been
And this next drive tells
I might
everything
have
we need to
gone
know
for it,
about
but
this
since you
game,
get the
because I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still have a 2-minute warning to come up. Or are they going to be conservative and try and hold on and maybe just get to overtime?
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, he'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Come on,
and this will be incomplete. The linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and he's got room. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. One final try now for Garoppolo. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put.
Good game, man.